Welcome to AlphaCars and Ural of New England. We are starting a very exciting build of this Ural gear up. Not to mention it has a really cool color combination, but wait until you see all the options that are going to go on this two-wheel drive machine. Yes, for those of you that don't know Ural or don't know all the details, it does have on the MantoWheel Drive system, and this is a great time to show it. Check this out. You can see a hub with the wheel bearing, with the spline that accepts the hub from the wheel. You can see the adjustable shock, and then the coolest part is the drive shaft that through another flange connects to this PTO, powered takeoff, which is the rear final drive of the rear wheel of the motorcycle. So check this out. And of course, we have the famous Boxer engine, the 75-year plus evolution of the original BMW design. So stay tuned and you'll see some exciting options that's gonna go on this bike. We are proceeding with this very special build. A lot of accessories are going on this bike, and they're all very tastefully and functionally selected. And usually we show you accessories already installed on these gorgeous Ural motorcycles. We have some that are already installed on the bike, and we still have plenty in the boxes. We still have easily another day and a half worth of accessories installation. But let's check out and see what has been installed so far. We do have the 2-in-1 high mount exhaust. You can see where the pipes join and go back to the rear of the bike, to this one muffler. This is the, as you can see, this is the GPR exhaust, which is the factory version of the 2-in-1. We love it. This one is black ceramic coated. You can see that's where the pipes get together into one pipe. And then here's the shifter, hand shifter. It starts actually at your foot shifter, and then the linkage takes it to the pivoting bracket and mechanism, and then the linkage brings it back to this lever and the shaft with the spring preloaded brass bushings. And then on the other side, we get to see the actual hand shifter lever for the forward gears, and this one down below is for the reverse gear. We have plenty of racks that are gonna go on this bike. We have the Nitron shocks that's gonna go on this bike. Let's look at this goodies. Check them out. So they're right here, and we'll see them on the bike tomorrow. We have the rack for the rear fender. We also have the rear bumper. Check that out. We do have our favorite knobby tires. And there are more and more accessories. I'm sure this is not all, but this is a lot of it. Here's the winch. We have the lights, LED lights with metal grills. We do have the cup holder, armrests, the soft trim for the interior sidecar. We have this gorgeous soft wood. I wish you can feel it's beautifully finished here in New England wooden dashboard. We have windshields, we have light protection covers, and as I said, I'm sure there's going to be more. So thank you very much for viewing this quick segment, and we will keep you updated. Oh, wait a second, before we part, let me show you, we have some installations done on the steering bar. We have the 12-volt outlet, we have the heated grips. Those are very, very nice. Check them out right here. We also have hand guards. We have the headlamp protection grid. We do have seats that are going to be going up here, and a few other pieces of electrical accessories. I see there's a flasher kit already installed. So stay tuned and we'll show you more. Thanks for viewing this video. We are back in the shop checking out the status of this custom build Ural Gear Up Hornet Custom. We already have several goodies that we saw in the boxes yesterday. They're on the bike. Check out the installation of one of my personal favorite accessories is this beautiful wooden dashboard. And the way we install it is very, very special. Check out the stainless steel recessed hardware and how the recessed openings are done here. Check this out. Right now, technician is running the harness for the winch. Here's the winch installation. It's not completed yet, but it is already attached to the bike. The nose rack is already installed. We actually have two technicians working on it today. We have one technician who does hardware installation and another technician that does electrical. So you can see right here, we already have the interior trim, armrest, as I mentioned, dashboard installed. And another cool accessory is this folding cup holder. Check this out. It is heavy duty. It holds a good size drink reliably. And as you can see, the way it's installed is with all the hardware hidden under the trim panel. After the winch installation, we're gonna get with shocks, nitron shocks, and right now we're setting up and doing assembly of the sidecar windshield, which comes in pieces. All these are separate when we receive it. So the frame, the windshield plexi, the apron, and all the hardware is shipped separately. So we're actually setting that up. Here are the shin guards that are gonna go on the bike. And the next item after that is going to be the food box, which is right here. And it comes with the engine guard. And here is the food box panel, and there are all the brackets and the stainless steel hardware. By the way, all that is available on our e-store. You can go ahead and order that if you have a Ural. If you need any help or questions with installation, we can certainly help you with that. Check out this air horn. This is our own design. Obviously, we don't make the air horn, but we found the Italian horn that has a direct drive from the compressor right to the horn, and we designed and created the custom brackets to neatly situate that just in the right spot. So it is loud. We do have now the H4 lens with LED lamp and with the lens protector. All that is installed. Looks like the harness for the winch is also installed. And as we always offer, we set up the harness for the lights inside the tubular part of the bumper. So it comes in through the grommet right there. And then we catch it on the back end and then it goes into the sidecar. The manufacturer original setup is to run the harness on the outside of the bumper tube. So that is it so far. We have a number of other exciting accessories that are gonna go on the bike, and we will keep checking on it and keeping you, our viewers, updated. And yes, here's the famous two-wheel drive system right there. We're continuing the work on these custom gear up, and as you can see, the rear bumper is on the bike. We are installing light guards, and of course using stainless steel hardware with nylon locking nuts. The windshield is on the bike. As you can see, we use all kinds of fancy tools. We use the level, and of course every time we have to do some drilling, we do use primer and the proper touch-up paint to prevent any rusting in the future. So we also noticed one of these light guards actually had some welding issues from the factory, so there was a defect and we replaced it with the new one. Here is the rack for the rear of the bike, and I am looking forward to the installation of the food box and to the nitron shocks. We are getting closer and closer with this build. Already light protectors are installed. We are getting the rear bike rack installed, and tomorrow we're gonna be setting up left foot box and front shocks. We already have the rear shocks on. They're in process of being installed now. We had to demount the exhaust system to install this rack and to set up the shocks properly. So that's all being done. And I think we probably have another day, maybe day and a half to complete this build. Exciting update. Let's check this out. We do have the food box installed. It took some time for proper alignment, and it's nicely done. The shocks are on the bike, the rear clip is assembled, and the light protection as well as the rear rack on the bike. The exhaust system is on. Let's check out the front end of the bike. We're in the process of installation of the oil cooler. You can see it is mounted through the rubber grommets, again using stainless steel hardware. And we are going to be running the braided hoses to the oil filter adapter. That's being done right now as we speak. Technician stepped out for lunch, and I am grabbing this video update. There are a few other things that still will be going on the bike, and we still have plenty of work to do. And then the fun part is going to be a test drive, rechecking everything. Looking forward to that, of course. And the front shocks are on the bike. So we'll just keep going. We're 99% there with the completion of this build. Let's take a look at it. The bike is now in our detailing bay, and it's gonna get cleaned And then tomorrow we're going to go line by line in our build sheet to confirm accurate presence of all the accessories. So with this video, we're not trying to list them all. We're just trying to show you the final result. As you can see on the steering bar, we have a lot of goodies. Including the heated grips, 12-volt power supply, a device mount, hand guards, windshield, H4 Hella lens with the LED light and the lens protector grid. We have knobby tires. And yes, we do have the Nitron shocks. I'm looking forward to riding this bike tomorrow on the test ride. We do have the oil cooler, the 2-in-1 GPR black ceramic coated exhaust. We do have the air horn, shin guards, forward reverse hand shifter right there. Nose rack with the side rear view mirror, a winch, a front bumper with the bumper mounted LED lights and with enclosed electrical harness. We have a fender LED light with the protector grille. We have more protection on the lights here in the fender, front and rear lights. And we have the fender rack. And then we're getting into the maximum luxury level for the Ural sidecar. And by the way, Ural seats are considered very, very comfortable, even by car standards. The sidecar has its own rubber suspension, not to mention independent wheel suspension. And then down here we have a really nice dashboard, windshield with the tonneau cover. By the way, here's a little trick how to hold this flap tied up so that you can keep the tonneau cover wrapped up like this. And then we have the armrests. We have the soft interior sidecar trim. A fuel canister, rear bumper. Yes, here's the famous two-wheel drive shaft. And then we have the rear fender light protection. And we have a heavy-duty rear rack. I love these racks. And check out, we're very proud of our component installation techniques. They are consistent with the highest factory standards. We're very proud of that. And this bike looks absolutely awesome. It is stunning. I'm sure I missed a couple of accessories here and there. We're gonna check everything tomorrow against the build sheet and test ride the bike, get it cleaned by our detailer, and then we'll be ready for shipping. Let's get it started. Always make sure your motorcycle is in neutral. Actually, I believe there's one more step we're going to check is the computer programming. We always do that, so I'm sure that's why it's here also next to our service bay. We're in older Ural getting serviced. So thank you very much for viewing this video, and we will have another separate video for the complete review of this motorcycle in our showroom.